Alright guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today guys, we're going to be diving in a new report from Bloomberg. Now, Bloomberg made a report last time that the new Nintendo Switch was going to have a 4K output and is going to be a lot better. Nonetheless, of course, we got even more news and we have another report from Bloomberg as well. Now, what they're basically saying is that they're going to have a new powerful nvidia chip in the next Switch. Now that's going to mean better graphics and faster processing speeds. Of course, this is a rumor. This may not be true, but if it is, then that would be awesome. And obviously, having faster processing speed and better graphics is something where the PS5 and Xbox Series X trails at, And of course, if we get that, that would make the Switch better. I'm assuming that would mean the frame rates will maintain and we'll have better graphics. Things will look better, things will perform better, which is awesome. And the thing is, of course, they're also, I'm assuming, going to have DLSS in the new Nintendo Switch. And I'm assuming this is where the whole 4K output thing happens. Now, the last Switch had a 1080p output. This one will have a 4K output. At least this is, of course, what the rumor is. Now, it's gonna need DLSS to do that, and if of course it's not gonna be the best 4K, I'm assuming like the next gen consoles like the PS5 and Xbox Series X are, but it's still gonna be, I'm assuming, native or so, and that's gonna be good. Now, in terms of the price and release, they're planning that later this year, most likely holiday season, which I'm assuming is going to be around November, December of this year, 2021, or as early as September is what some websites have said. I think it'll be more around later this year. That's when they probably plan on releasing this. And yes, they are saying that 2021, many sites, and I believe this site has said that 2021 will probably be the release for this new Nintendo Switch. And if anything, now is the time that many people are getting next gen consoles, and since the next gen consoles are pretty much, like, let's be honest right now, a little hard to obtain, this is kind of Nintendo's time to kind of release something, and especially if it could deliver on the whole 4K output thing, make it more powerful, then this indeed will be an upgrade that many people will take. In terms of price, they're looking at around $350 of the low to $400 of the high. So basically, this new Nintendo Switch, whatever it's going to be, new Nintendo Switch as a name, or Nintendo Switch Pro, is most likely going to be sitting around $350 to $400, which I think that's fair, and if anything, it makes sense. So of course, in terms of price-wise, in terms of, when it comes to the rumors and stuff, many people are predicting $350 to $400. But of course, if all this is true, then we're looking at a 7-inch OLED display, a new nvidia chip that will mean more power, and I'm assuming we'll be able to maintain frame rates. We'll have a 4K output when it's stocked, and with DLSS, we should be able to do that. Overall, it should be a massive improvement. If you do own a Switch, I don't think it matters if you upgrade. I don't think you really need to, but because I don't think it's gonna be that drastic of a difference where it's like, oh, the Switch is done, you get a new Switch. I think if you own a Switch, I think you're still gonna be solid. Because all I know is that paying $350 or even $400 is gonna be a lot of money. So if you guys aren't planning on doing that, by all means, I don't think you have to worry about it. There are new games coming out this year, like the new Pokemon remakes and some of the other games. By all means, they should all be able to run on the current Switch. However, with new releases such as Pokemon Legends Arceus, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 3, I mean, by all means, I don't know if they're gonna require more power. I don't think so. I think you have a Switch, guys. I don't think you really need to make an upgrade. However, if you can't maintain the frame rates on some of these games, or some of like the previous games or current games, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it with the new games coming out. However, I do believe you don't really need to make an upgrade to the Switch, the new one, if there is one. And if anything, this is probably going to be a pretty solid upgrade. And I think for people like me who are sitting in the sidelines who don't own anything from Nintendo in the last 5 years or 10, by all means, this is probably worth paying for. And let me know what you guys think. If it's $350 to $400, are you guys pumped up about this? Do you think this is enough? Do you think this is a worthy upgrade? It's been over 4 years since the release of the Switch, so obviously power is definitely going to be needed. And I don't know. I think this is enough, of course, but I think we'll just have to wait and see. Of course, at the end of the day, guys, like I said earlier, it's a rumor. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want. And appreciate everybody watching, and have a great day.